we had not yet seen the same kinds of energy and turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities as we saw when I was running.
Well, what do we have here? It's Obama coming out admitting what we already know. What I've been saying from day one. Kamala's got a major problem here. They thought they could recreate Yes We Can and Obama 2.0 by propping up this Indian lady to make her the first Black American female president of the United States of America. They brought in Obama staff, Eric Holder and all of them, thinking they could run the same 2008 play. Just one problem, Obama. This cackling cosplaying chameleon, she's not you, and this ain't 2008. I'll repeat, Kamala the cosplaying chameleon is not Barack Obama, and this is not 2008. Like I said before, this is a different era, a different generation, and listen, you fooled us one time, shame on you. But fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. But if you thought you could fool us 3 times with this curry queen, you must have lost your whole mind if you thought you could run that play on us for a 3rd time.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you.
Folks, here's the confirmation if you still needed it. Kamala's internal polls, they've been telling her for over a month now that she's got a serious problem. She's performing worse with Black people than any Democrat nominee in decades. Her performance is absolutely horrible. Black people figured out this fake, disrespectful chameleon, and it's not enough shaming, insults, and guilt from the Black boule and Black Hollyweird that can erase what Black people can clearly see. They thought they'll stroll this cackling hyena all the way to the top seat. But I'm sorry. This time, it's not enough of Tamika Mallory AKAs, Keisha Lance Bottoms Deltas, Roland Martin Alphas, or Ricky Smiley Q Dogs that can, quote, protect Rachel Dolezal Jr.
Is protect her. We have to protect her.
And allow her to babble her way all the way to the top position in the world using Black people while also saying she will never do nothing specifically for us.
So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit Black people. No.
Nah, I don't care what they told you. The Divine Nine can't save her this time. Black people are not excited about Kamala Harris.
I'm telling y'all, that Biden-Harris administration, they ain't worth a damn half a penny.
They thought they could pull an Obama 2.0, but look at them now. They're admitting it, the writing is on the wall. And what's even more diabolical is they're trying to blame Black men for Kamala's poor campaign performance. Yeah, they allowed this woman to stay locked up in the basement for 40 days and 40 nights without answering a single question while the Black boule ran interference for her on the internet and on these mainstream radio stations, even donating millions of dollars without asking for any tangible benefits for Black people. And even when she started doing interviews, she only sat down with her cheerleaders, clearly shills. Because
like what you've taken on is extraordinarily difficult. And I mean, do you feel the pressure of the moment in the sense that, like when I met you out in the hall, I said, I'm really nervous because I want this to go well for you. I want it to go well for the country. Even when I watch them on Saturday Night Live with the, where they have Maya Rudolph playing you, I hate it. I don't want you being made fun of. There's too much at stake.
Well, if anything, would you have done something differently than President Biden during the past 4 years?
There is not a thing that comes to mind in terms of, and I've been a part of most of the decisions that have had impact.
Embarrassed herself more by not being able to ace these softball interviews. But see how disrespectful these people are? They're so desperate that they're now bringing out Obama to lecture Black men, telling Black men to vote for Kamala because she's one of us. When we all know this is nothing but an Indian race woman who grew up in Canada. Then we opened up her closet and nothing but a bunch of Irish slave masters fell out. And now you got Obama trying to convince us Black people, specifically Black men, that she's just like them. She understands the struggle. When this lady, she's got a proven California history, a certified track record of being the enemy of Black men. Ask Jamal Truelove. And not just Black men, but Black women too. Go ahead and ask about Sheree Peoples. If you missed those stories, both links are below in the description. But this woman is an enemy of the Black community, Black men, Black women, and Black children. A flat out enemy. And Obama, sir, Oh yeah, back to you. You sticking your head out here like this is reminding me that you, sir, are also an enemy to black people. You proved it with how you handled Trayvon Martin. You proved it with Freddie Gray. Not only how you and your Justice Department refused to produce justice, but your disrespectful attitude towards black men while you did it. Not only that, as more time goes on, black people realize that you and Eric Holder, both of y'all, are just like Kamala. Yeah, we put two and two together, and that's why he's running out here desperately trying to run interference for Kamala. Listen to this foolishness.
We have not yet seen the same kinds of energy and turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities as we saw when I was running.
What's crazy is they know they have a problem. They try to use these AKAs and the Divine Nine to run game on the rest of the black community, you know, to drum up all this fake support. They use the media to lie to us and gaslight us every night. But men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And those numbers are consistently telling them that worst case scenario, she's got about 60% of black support. Best case, 75 to 80%. Either way, that's horrible compared to Obama, who nearly got 100%. Democrats usually get over 91% of the black vote, their most loyal bloc. But after years of benign neglect, karma is hitting them upside the head right now. This is why Obama is out here now calling out black men, trying to find somebody to blame and hoping that's going to make them support this woman.
We have not yet seen the same kinds of energy and turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities as we saw when I was running. Now, I also want to say that that seems to be more pronounced with the brothers.
He said it's more pronounced with the brothers, meaning they know black women not really riding for her either. Yeah, you got the black feminists, maybe the black baby boomers, but as a group, even black women are not supporting Kamala like Obama. But of course, he's not wagging his finger at black women. He'll never do that. Instead, he's following the same as Xander's playbook. The same old is always Jermaine's fault. It can't be that Kamala the cosplaying chameleon is running a horrible campaign. She brought out Meg the Stallion. She's running these city girl strategies, debuting her fake accents every day.
And you all helped us win in 2020, and we're gonna do it again in 2024.
Nah, it can't be any of that. What about her refusing to answer questions and sticking her black pit bulls on us? Roland Martin, D.L. Hughley, or her Chihuahua Angela Rye, telling us we better not say a word or ask questions. Just like Tiffany Cross said, black men should just fall in line.
But you feel ignored, and then you go over to the other side. The oppressed feel oppressed, so then you go and try to align with the oppressor. So I'm not putting black men down, but sometimes it's like, well, some of you Kevin Samuels following Tariq Nasheed quoting people, please look at the truth and see what's happening and get in line with some of the black women.
Can't be that, huh? Or is it her telling us she would never do anything specifically for black people while providing billions specifically to her own people? Oh no, it can't be any of that. These people won't even hold her accountable as a candidate, but somehow they want to hold black men accountable for not being fooled by this wicked witch.
So if you don't mind, just for a second, I'm going to speak to y'all directly and say that when you have a choice that is this clear, when on the one hand you have somebody who grew up like you.
He said Kamala grew up like black men. Where? Black American men don't grow up in Canada, in private schools, spending summers walking the beach with her high society granddaddy in India. Black men don't grow up with a father whose family passed down businesses and land to them they got from slave labor.
Knows you.
Yeah, she's fully aware of Willie Brown. That's the married black man she slept with to get positions that she wasn't qualified for in San Francisco very early on, who purchased her Mercedes with campaign money and government money, gave her board positions that she never showed up for and knew nothing about. No experience whatsoever. That's before he used his political power to make her DA of San Francisco and the AG of California, only for her to throw black men and black women under the bus.
Went to college with you.
She went to Howard after she started her first year of college in the town she grew up in out there in Canada. Yeah, if going to Howard made her Black American, I guess Rachel Dolezal is also Black, right?
Understands the struggles.
How though? What struggle? She was born in the uppity Berkeley area. She went to school with white kids. She moved to Canada and went to school with more white kids, private school. She lived in fancy white Canadian neighborhoods. What struggle?
And pain and joy that comes from those experiences.
The only pain Kamala is connected to is the pain her DA and AG office inflicted on Black women like Miss Peoples, or the Black mother of Oscar Grant, the Black father of Matrice Richardson, the thousands of Black men she railroaded. That's the pain that she's connected to, from the misuse of power and practices of her own office.
She said to work harder and do more.
Actually, she didn't have to work hard at all. See, when Obama ran, he really had to get votes. Every time for any position he ran for. It's the reason why I call her the city girl president. She was nothing but Willie Brown's high-status streetwalker. Any other ambiguous Indian woman could have ran the same play on Willie. That's the oldest play in the book.
And overcome and achieves the second highest office in the land.
She didn't overachieve at all to become the VP. In fact, she got 0 votes in the primary last time. Remember, she had to drop out. Then Joe Biden picked her over real Black women after the Black feminist Boulay pressured him into picking a Black woman. She was selected for that. She didn't have to work hard. She didn't beat out her opponents. And this time, they totally ignored the democratic process. They installed this lady as a candidate without a primary, then run around talking about threats to democracy. The nerve of these people. Obama, stop it, the jig is up. And blaming Black men isn't going to hide the truth. Obama didn't come to Black men with policy. He came to Black men talking about vote for her because she's Black like you. It's over for Kamala the cosplay chameleon. And this play from Obama is tied in through too. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. This strategy of Obama shaming Black men, will it work this time in 2024? Tell me what you think below. Special thank you to Roland C. I appreciate you, Roland, for all your support for the channel, as well as Betty. Big shout out to you. And our day 1 supporter, Dark Power. If you want to show your support for the channel too, you have to use PayPal for now. The link is below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to like and share.